The Jester Radio Podcast.
Jester Radio, a new episode. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, Yolandé. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Of course, I had to have you on because, I mean, you're pretty much, they say, a TikTok celebrity now.
Far from.
You are soon to be an IFBB pro. I know that's your aspirations.
Thank you for that compliment. It's still, I feel it's a bit far-fetched to still say that, but we're working towards it.
How long have you been working towards that goal in particular of IFBB pro?
Basically, since I started bodybuilding. Okay, well, let's say since my second show. My first show was the Boxburg Classic in 2017, and I didn't really know what I was doing.
Did you just do that for the experience?
Yeah,
or?
I basically just did it just to say that I've competed because I've always wanted to compete, and I did it, and then I didn't take it too seriously. Like after that, I wasn't planning on doing any shows again soon, and then I did Muscle Malaysia Grand Prix 3. That was 2018. And then since then, I was like, no, this is what I want to do.
And so what actually got you into a competition? Was it just because you've always kind of been training and looked a certain way and you thought...
It actually started in 2016. My best friend, Minka Swart, she competed. And that kind of got me into training, and she kind of got me like... Because I went to all her shows, took all the pictures backstage the whole time, and that got me into the whole vibe. And then just one thing led to another, and then I started.
So I saw on your story once, it was something like, you know, you want to be a professional bodybuilder one day, and you want that to be like kind of your main source of income, and is it? I don't know if it still is, and I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted what I was reading on your story.
No. So I recently started studying through Trifocus, and that I think is like the perfect stepping stone to getting, because in South Africa you can't really make money off being a bodybuilder at all. Like there's no, unless you have like major sponsors paying you for what you do, literally just for being you, literally just for training. In South Africa that doesn't exist at the moment. Maybe in the near future we'll get cool sponsors like that, but it's not like America or UK. But basically the only way you can make an income in this industry in South Africa is if you either are a personal trainer, online coach, anything in that direction. And that, because bodybuilding is what I want to do, I want to help people. I want to be a coach. I want to share my knowledge.
Well, you're coaching Ryan now, aren't you? I saw yesterday.
Yes.
You're coaching Ryan.
Oh, well, he's been a little like an experiment. It's been about 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. Basically, since we've started training again after lockdown, and he's lost a bit of size after lockdown. I mean, everyone has. Like no one. It was difficult to maintain what you had, and he weighed 102, and now he's on 108, and he's not fat.
Yeah.
Like he gained quite a bit of muscle. No, and he has abs as well.
Okay,
so.
that's always the problem with bulking is everyone just loses their abs. So if you can put on progressive weight without putting on excessive body fat, that's great.
And everyone's like, oh, I weigh 120, but like, it's not muscle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone that's maybe 90 kilograms will look better than you and bigger than you because they have a lower body fat.
So I've been experimenting, and especially like, generally you don't get female coaches that coach males.
Yeah.
A male will generally go to a male coach, females, and I want to do like the unisex, like both.
It opens you up to a bigger market.
Yes.
Also, with my own, I prefer to work with both because the human body is amazing, and it's nice to work with females as much as it is to work with males. Yes. And that also opens you up to so much more money potentially.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So when is your next show? Because obviously this year, had you planned, or you are competing actually?
Yes, I'm competing this year. I was going to do the Muscle Malaysia. I think it was supposed to be like in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, end of September. Where are we now? It's like, it's not, it would have been, it would have been the 26th of September, so it would have been soon. And then because of lockdown, that got extended to the 15th of October, like all those funny regulations and stuff, they had to cancel that show. But then now with lockdown basically being lifted and the entertainment industry being able to open up again, Candice and Garen were able to pull it off, and Eye Candy will be happening on the 5th of December. So I am currently 10 weeks out.
Okay.
Yes.
And is that a pro qualifier? Or can you become pro from that show?
No. It's just a regional. So if the reason why I still want to do this show, even though like with everything that's happened this year, I want to do this show because then I have regional qualification until next year, the 5th of December. So, which means then I can take a whole year, because the pro qualifier for next year will probably be October, November again. So then I literally have the whole year to bulk up. I don't have to do another regional during the year to qualify for that show. So then I can just go and do the show and hopefully gain some size before then.
So 10 weeks, obviously, I mean, everyone who is serious about training made a plan during lockdown, and I know you were one of those people.
Yes.
So what have you tried to improve from last year or the last time you competed to now, going in December?
Basically just my glutes.
Okay. And you're working with Jack on that, or not?
Yes. We are working. Basically just my glutes.
Okay.
I feel like everything else will progress with it, like obviously as you train.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I've been working hard on has been my glutes.
Is that something that's not in wellness? No. You were in...
I do figure.
Figure.
Yes.
Sorry, that's exactly what I was meaning. So you do figure, but don't they look slightly less at your glutes than, bikini? Or am I wrong? Because a lot of the figure girls, I look at them, I'm like, they don't really have a bum.
Yes, that's true. But if you look at like Olympia level figure girls, the whole thing for figure is the glute ham separation. Like you need that intense detail.
Yeah.
Like it must look like you'll be able to like stick your finger like in their hamstring.
Yeah, because
like,
you're far more shredded for figure than anything else.
Yes. Like there's a big difference between bikini and figure in terms of that. But I do get that bikini is like your glutes have to be, and with wellness as well. But with figure, you still do need...
Yeah, of course.
And unfortunately, I don't know why, but most figure girls do lack in that aspect. I don't know why, but maybe we just don't know how to train glutes.
Now, with TikTok in South Africa, you're actually getting paid by TikTok South Africa or TikTok in general?
No.
Not?
You can. So how TikTok works is they do have a creator fund, and the creator fund is basically for people that like let's say you run your podcast on TikTok, you will become like a creator in your specific, like in podcasting.
Yeah.
And let's say someone is like a painter or a writer or whatever, and they portray their stuff, or a photographer, then they will be part of a creator fund where they get paid for the certain amount of views and stuff they get. But I think because I don't have isolated content as to what I post on TikTok, it's literally something of everything. It's
whatever
training,
you feel
humor,
like,
something sad, whatever. Like it's literally something of everything. But also how you can get paid on TikTok is you can do a live video on TikTok and people can literally send you gifts.
Okay.
So it all depends
kind of like
on your
gaming
audience.
and streaming and stuff.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yes, like people can give tokens
Yeah.
or gifts or whatever, and then.
Have you ever done something like that?
Yes, I have. I've
Okay.
actually made quite a bit.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. So I think I've made almost like, let's say about like 3,000 rand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that from
Of
one?
just making live videos.
And was that several live videos or was it almost one?
I would say like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Like 5 or 6 short ones.
That's
Because I
decent. It's like
don't-
500 rand a video.
Yeah, exactly. Which is not.
Yeah, you're literally just doing what you're going to do anyway.
Yes. So it's pretty cool.
So how do you come up with content? Is it just kind of the spur of the moment? You think of something, hey, let me do this quick.
Yeah, mostly.
But also you follow
like,
trends.
Yes. So there's a lot of trends that go around on TikTok, and then people kind of just implement their own thing into it. And I try to do that, especially with my sponsors. Like if I see a trend and I think, okay, maybe I can work Jack into this, or maybe I can work Trifocus in like that video I posted the other day with the book, whatever. Like that is a trend and a dance or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I try and do that. But like everyone has their own little special creative thing that they do. But trends are generally how you get traction on TikTok. If you don't do the trends, then you're most likely not going to get traction.
How many followers do you have now on TikTok?
56,000.
Okay, so it's about
Yes.
16,000 more than Instagram.
Instagram, yes.
And you've seen the growth. It's a lot easier to grow on TikTok.
It's so much easier to gain followers. Like let's say, I'm sure if I post 5 videos every single day for the rest of the year, I'll have over 200,000 followers.
Why don't you do that?
because I don't have time.
It's time
literally-
consuming.
Yes, it is time consuming. And Ryan and I, like every single day, we have to make TikToks today. We have to make TikToks today, but then we just don't get to it.
I think the moment you kind of, it feels like you have to do it for work, or you have to do it for because
that's
you
kind
have
of what
to.
it feels like.
Then
now.
I think that when it comes to that point, we're like, I really don't feel like making a video now, but I have to. Then you kind of have to maybe take a step back and say, okay, maybe this isn't actually beneficial.
No, but it will be. I just need to put the time and effort into it.
Well, I mean, if you say that you can get up to 2,000 in by the end of the year, then maybe you could be making 2,000 per video per live.
Yes. I should actually do that.
Well, I mean, there's people in America that have made careers out of it. There's people in South Africa that already have made careers out of it. Have you seen? Is there good interaction? Because TikTok is a bit of a younger crowd. Have you seen a lot more interaction on TikTok than you would get on Instagram? Like people commenting.
People are way too straightforward on TikTok. Like someone will literally comment, "Jy is fucking lelik," or they'll be really straight up on TikTok. Whereas on Instagram, people won't comment shit like that on your picture. Yeah. And I think it's because it's kids. Like they don't
really think what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't even know what they're doing. They just comment, they just like. But on average, I don't actually know how the TikTok algorithm works, but on average, I have a lot more followers on TikTok, but I get a lot less likes, but way more views on a video. Like I'll get 50,000 views on a video, and then it'll get 2,000 likes and like maybe 50 comments, which sometimes doesn't make sense to me. And like on TikTok, like it's not as easy. Like you can't buy followers on TikTok as you can on Instagram. So like I don't know, the algorithm is really weird. I don't know exactly.
And now with Instagram Reels being implemented, have you just been taking the same videos you would have made for TikTok?
Yes, I literally take my TikToks and I post it there. Yeah. I think it'll take a while for Instagram before people actually start using Instagram for making those type of videos. Yeah. I think people, because if you go on Instagram Reels, you'll see like the TikTok watermark in the corners of the people's videos.
Yes.
So
and you know that it's from TikTok.
It's from TikTok.
I did that initially when Reels just came out. I started posting my original TikTok videos, and then I kind of put emoticons over where the watermark for TikTok is so that people couldn't see that. Yeah. So I know personally from my own experience, like if I post a video on TikTok and it gets, let's say, 5,000 views. If I post on Instagram, it gets like 2,000 views. The exact same thing, but on TikTok, it just works so much better.
It is. I don't know why. I don't know. I think...
for personally, what I think it is maybe people are going on TikTok to be entertained. Whereas on Instagram, people are just maybe bored now.
Yes.
Because TikTok is it's very addictive. Like you just watch a video after video.
Swipe the whole time. All you do is watch videos.
Yeah, and you get sucked in a lot. I think it's a lot more addictive than what Instagram is. So maybe people are just on TikTok a lot more.
And also with TikTok that I found that's kind of strange is I'll post a video. Like yesterday, I posted a video on TikTok. Within, 50 minutes, less than an hour, it got over 100 shares, more than 5,000 views, and it freaked me out a little bit. But it's so...
What is the video?
It's a video of my bum. The one I posted on
shares,
Instagram.
You can see the accounts that share it.
No, you can't see the accounts that share it. You can only see the amount of times.
See, I've never had anyone share my video. They haven't been cool enough, so I don't even know.
So it got shared over 100 times in less than 50 minutes. So that freaked me out a little bit.
I'm sure it must have freaked Ryan out as well.
He sent me the screenshot. He's like, look how many shares you have already. I'm okay.
But it's amazing how the reach and the potential reach, and I mean, if you think about how you're building up your TikTok as well as Instagram, once you start actually coaching people completely, I mean, when I first started, it was amazing how many people wanted to sign up with me. Then it kind of died down slowly. Yeah. So I mean, that's just the way social media works. Yeah. If you have a big following, you can make a lot of money.
It's so beneficial.
And people are very trusting and they believe in you.
Yes. And even if you just go look at my comments on TikTok on videos where I train or just a gym video, whatever, people comment how can I get in contact with you to lose weight? Can you help me? This, that. In total, I would say including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I have over a reach of 100,000 people. Yeah. and that's a shitload of people.
And it's actually more because when you post, you get more than the amount of followers watching you.
Yes.
So you actually, your reach, you don't even know your capability of reach. It's actually much more than that.
That's true, because you have your For You page on TikTok, and like random people that don't follow you also see your videos.
Yeah, exactly.
But on Instagram, it's limited to the people that follow you.
Yeah. That's also something that I wish, and unfortunately Instagram it's very limited to your area.
Yes.
So the moment you go somewhere else, you can get followers from that area.
Yes.
And I think TikTok is a lot more broad. So you're getting followers maybe from the whole of South Africa, even internationally.
Yes, yes. So if you go on your like your insights on TikTok, it gives you a percentage of which country. It's same as Instagram. If you have a business account or business profile on Instagram, it shows you your percentage of male, female, where in South Africa, Johannesburg, Pretoria, whatever. So I think my TikTok is mostly South Africa, US, and the UK. Like there's a high percentage of the UK and the US that also follow me on TikTok, which is kind of cool.
I think anyone in South Africa who's big on social media could be 10 times big if they were overseas in America.
Yeah, no.
Is that something you'd ever look at moving?
We have actually been thinking about it quite frequently within the last 6 months. Ryan's mom actually stays in the UK.
Okay.
And we are looking to move there within the near future.
Okay.
So
You won't miss the South African sun.
There's a lot of stuff I'm going to miss.
Yeah, that's true.
Not the people, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No, not the corruption and all the issues.
no, yeah.
But I guess there's issues and corruption everywhere.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. But I just think it's going to be like a new life.
Yeah.
Just a fresh start.
I think that's cool, and it's exciting. And to do it together is obviously it's very nice.
Yes. And if I can like maybe become pro and then go there, like there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, even just going, if you're a personal trainer in a gym in South Africa, let's say your average maybe 30,000 rand. You go there, I think you could probably make like 90,000 rand because everyone's got more money to spend and everyone is more. And also, I think being foreign, it'll be cool, and being IFBB Pro, a lot of people are more trusting in that when they're overseas compared to South Africa.
Yes. And also in general, if you just look good, people trust you.
100%.
That's why there's so many unqualified doers that just do what they want to do. But
I do think personally, you learn a lot more from experience than actual studying. Because when I studied some of the stuff I was looking at, I'm like, I'm never going to tell anyone to do any of this.
Exactly. Like I'm probably like, let's say a quarter through my part that I'm studying, and a lot of that stuff, most of it I already know, and most of it I'm like, who's ever going to use this? But it is good knowledge to have.
No, you do need to have it. Also, learning about the body and the bones and the muscles and everything.
And how everything works and all that.
You spoke about following trends. I actually want to read an advert that Nando's put up. It's very current to what we're facing in South Africa.
Okay.
So the advert was Tootshta. We have seen your peri-peri size matters, bro. Try our oversized thighs. They are hot, really hot.
Yeah.
So this whole drama with Tootshta and this whole like body shaming and everything, it's crazy. I mean, Nando's picked up and made an ad. So that shows the impact that it had in South Africa.
Yeah.
You obviously, being a female, understand the female psyche a lot better than I can.
Yeah.
What was your feelings about this video? Because obviously I assume you've seen it.
I feel he was a bit too blatant. Will that be the right word?
Yeah.
Like I think what he was trying to say wasn't as bad as what he actually said. I think just in that moment, the rage and everything and the picture he used was not the correct picture to use at all, because in my opinion, there was nothing wrong with that girl. Like, yes, you get like really unhealthy, really unhealthy people out there. And maybe he shouldn't have used an example, period. He should have just said, like, there are some people that are really unhealthy. And I also feel like the body positivity movement is limited to a certain, like, I feel like it should be everyone.
Yeah.
Like, whether you're fat, skinny, muscular, everyone should be included in the body positivity.
Body positivity is for people who are overweight. It's not about people who are super jacked. And
yes, that's how I also
people
feel.
Are allowed to comment to be like, you're so disgusting, big muscles as a female, not
that's
cool. But then you comment on a fat girl's photo and, then it's the end of the world.
Yes, no, I get exactly what you mean. I feel like it's a difficult topic because there's a lot of snowflakes in the world lately. Like everyone gets offended by everything. The other day on TikTok, I follow this chick that's all about body positivity, and she was really inspiring because it wasn't just body positivity, it's about skin positivity, like your personality, feelings, emotions, and stuff that you go through your body. You should just love your whole, like you should love the whole package, like whoever you are, whatever you look like. And the other day she posted a video and she said something like she's sick and tired of all these muscular girls posting on Instagram, making all these like like the people that are not in shape, I'm not going to say unhealthy because they are healthy, people that are not in shape, making them feel bad about themselves. But that video that she made me feel bad about myself because I am one of those muscular fit girls.
Yeah, it's ironic.
Yes.
So she's moaning at you for making her feel bad, but in her moaning, she's making you feel bad. So it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't
make any sense. And with this whole, I just feel like everyone is so contradicting. Like they say one thing, but then they say another thing the next day. Or like they'll say this flower is yellow, and then tomorrow they're like, oh, that green flower is so beautiful. Yeah. But like
that's the thing. On social media, it's literally if you say this is a beautiful yellow flower, then people will be like, what about the blue flowers? What about the green flowers? Like it doesn't. It's definitely how he said it. And everything he said was very inappropriate for the platform that it was on.
And the rage that he said it with.
Yeah.
But I do understand what he meant. I just feel like he didn't use the correct example. I think he shouldn't have used an example at all. And maybe that video was uncalled for. But, I mean, Jack has also spoken about it before, saying like how very, very, very overweight, obese people that literally eat themselves to the point where they can't move anymore want to be part of the body positivity movement. Like that's...
I feel what he said was everything that he did was wrong, but if you are overweight, it also depends what is overweight, what's the exact amount. But if you are, let's say, obese, and if you can be scheduled obese, and you say, accept me, love me, that's fine. But I'm not going to, you're not going to tell me that I'm going to find that attractive.
Yes.
That's the thing. They're trying to redefine what is attractive.
Yeah, what's attractive to you might not be attractive to me. Some people love curvy, overweight girls. Some people love underweight girls. Some people love muscular girls. It's everyone, it's each to their own.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. There's probably like 3 people in South Africa that find me attractive. And that's fine.
There's
like
40,000 that follow you, so maybe not.
No, but you get the point I'm trying to make. Like, everyone has different taste. Everyone has different taste, and that's just...
They preaching, everyone has different taste. But then the moment I express my preferences, I'm not allowed to have those preferences because it's not the movement of body positivity. I'm all for, if you don't want to be fit, don't be fit. That's completely fine. But don't tell me that I have to find you attractive. What I find attractive, if someone finds that attractive, great. There's a pot for there's a lid for every pot.
Yes. And then the whole like, what's healthy, what's unhealthy. Yes, bodybuilding isn't the healthiest sport if you do it wrong.
Yeah.
Like
there's a lot of health. I would say bodybuilding, let's say steroids, everything included, is a lot more healthy than a fat, obese, 50% body fat person that does that, smokes, drinks. That's definitely more healthy than taking steroids.
Yes, no, that's true. That's true. And then you get the whole concept of like, I could also look like that if I took steroids. Like everyone has their own opinions in this. Like when it comes to what you look like, everyone will always have something to say. Always. Everyone will always have either a good opinion, either a bad opinion, either opinion that is totally irrelevant. They will always have opinions. And especially in like, I feel like the bodybuilding industry, like not your regular fit girls on Instagram that post their workout videos. Like I'm like hardcore bodybuilding, Don Allen Bailey, Sydney Gillen, like the actual big bodybuilder.
For your class, you have
like
to
Iris Kyle, like the big bodybuilders, like female bodybuilders. They get so much hate. So much hate. It's actually disgusting. But we don't cry about it. We don't make videos about it, ranting about it, going on about, screw everyone. We don't make pages on Instagram and Facebook bashing whoever said that. We deal with it. Like, we're not everyone's cup of tea. Great. It's fine. We move on with our lives. We have goals we want to reach. what you said was irrelevant to my goal. If you don't like me, like it, unfollow me. If you don't like it, block me.
Yeah.
You can comment. I'm going to delete your comment because it doesn't faze me. I'm not going to entertain it.
You've obviously experienced a lot of hate, and for you, how do you? Because there's obviously people that may be watching this that also experience hate. How have you dealt with it? You say like you delete it, you kind of ignore it, but to some extent, it's not enough.
Yes. Sometimes, like at a stage, I don't know, like there were a bunch of fake accounts that used to comment on my Instagram, and then I would block the account. Next day, a new JZK whatever 936 would pop up. No profile picture, 0 followers. I'm the only person they follow. And I feel like maybe that was a certain group or a certain person.
It's definitely someone close to you that is jealous.
That was trying to break me down. But then they would comment horrible things like, I don't even want to say it because it's disgusting. Like, how big is your penis by now? And shit, like hectic stuff. And like, obviously it upsets you, but you know that what they say and what I do, I'm still going to do what I'm doing. By saying that, it's not going to make me think, oh shit, okay, let me starve myself for 3 weeks and stop training and be a normal person. No, I'm still going to push harder. I'm still going to get bigger. I'm not near where I want to be. I mean, I have my main goal, which is the Olympia stage, maybe 5-10 years from now. And no matter how many people comment on my stuff, like personally, I feel like the more comments, the better, whether it's good or bad. And on TikTok as well. On TikTok, I don't even delete the hate comments. I just leave it there and I comment like with a flexi or with a piece or whatever. Like they can comment what they want. But I always say like there's no such thing as bad publicity, and people can say what they want. That just puts me...
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe Tootshta is the only time there's bad publicity.
Okay, or maybe in that case...
Also, yeah, but getting someone that comments something negative on your post, just because of the way the algorithm works, you're just going to be seen by more other people.
Exactly, especially on TikTok. So let's say a 17-year-old boy comments, "Oh, you look like a man." Most of the people that follows him, my video will pop on their For You page then, because he took the time to comment a hate comment. So that actually just benefits me. And I think that's kind of how TikTok works. Like, the audience that comments, it reaches their audience and then their audience. Well,
I mean, if you think about people that take the time to go and comment on someone's post, it's never the people that are very successful. It's never the people that are motivated and inspired. The people that take the time to actually put hate out into the world on social media especially clearly have some underlying issues. And that's also what makes it a bit easier when you do receive hate, is that this person has clearly got something wrong, and because you don't feel the negative hate that they do, clearly you're in a happier space than them.
Definitely.
And I think that does, personally, not that I've experienced much hate, but like I did a YouTube video, but in the video I had my friend Assad, who's colored, I had Vele, who's black, and I had my other friend Kimran, who's Indian. They were all in the video. Then this guy commented, "You racist idiot, blah 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 blah." And I watched this video. I'm like, did I maybe like make jokes with Kimran or Assad or whatever that seemed racist? And I watched it. I'm like, no. Then I asked, like, I sent to my mom, I'm like, please watch this. Like, am I racist at all? And then she was like, no, I don't see anything wrong with that. So I think people just, their lives are boring. They got some issues. They got pain, and the easiest way to do it is to express it on social media, because to your face they would never do it.
Never. Like, for instance, I'm not gonna name any names, but I can actually. There's a lot of people that this has that this has happened with. They speak so much shit about me, and I find out about it. But the next time I see them, they are literally like the friendliest people. Like, "Oh, Yolandé, you look so great, girl. Long time no see. We must catch up and have some coffee." And I'm just like, bitch. Like, don't
I know what
me.
you said last week.
It's terrible how people are, and it's easy to hide behind your friends or your group who you gossip with, or behind your phone or behind your laptop or wherever you say the negative things. But when it comes to actually facing that person, no one, there's probably like 5% of the world that will actually be like straight up and be like, "Listen, I don't like you. And that's that.
When you're in person, you don't feel the need to do that. Like if I say, "Yo, you've got 2 big arms," like why would I do that? In person, why would you do that?
Exactly.
So people think, I don't know, they're hiding behind their profiles. They think that it doesn't affect people as much, and I think it doesn't, because if you had to get told that to your face as many times as you got comments by actual people, I think it would definitely hurt more.
I would have definitely punched a lot of people in my life. I've never punched anyone, but I think I probably would have.
Yeah. Would you say it's do you get more hate from guys disapproving of how your size, or is it girls that maybe think, I think girls shouldn't look like this?
I would say it's actually kind of 50-50. Like you'll get guys that say, I would never be able to date a girl that is bigger than me, or like, firstly, I'm not that big, so why am I bigger than you? And then you get the girls that say that is not feminine. I feel like girls shouldn't look like that. It's not pretty. I would say it's 50-50.
That's what I don't understand, is people are allowed to comment on bodybuilders' photos saying it's not nice.
Yes, but as soon as
then you comment on someone who's slightly overweight, then it's an issue.
Yes.
I think if we're going to do this whole, body positivity, it's not not fat positivity, it's body positivity.
Yes.
So everyone, how they want to look is happy and fine.
Yes.
But if I don't find you attractive, I'm not going to go and tell you I don't find you attractive. I'm just going to obviously levitate to the people that I do find attractive.
If there's a girl that wants to wear a shitload of makeup, fake lips, fake boobs, fake ass, Botox, whatever, then create a body positivity environment for her as well, so that she can also feel that her body, no matter how many changes she's made, whatever, it's also a safe environment for her to be herself.
Yeah.
If there's someone that wants to eat McDonald's every day, that doesn't want to train, that literally lies on the couch every day and doesn't do anything, the whole body positivity thing should also be like a safe environment for her to be herself. Like everyone should be included, no matter if you've made changes, if you don't make changes, if you're obese, if you weigh 30 kilograms, whatever the situation may be. Just stop. People should just stop judging other people. Like they don't know the journey, especially like now with that story. Like apparently the image he used is a chick that's recovering from an eating disorder. And
so you never know the underlying issues.
You never know what that person is going through or why that person is doing that. Maybe they are just lazy. Maybe they are super motivated to train. Like, you never know.
Yeah, that girl could have been 200 kilograms. Now she's 100 and posts herself as 100.
Yes. And then that was her progress, and she was so proud of that. But now people take that picture and say, you look disgusting.
But I mean, Sasha sent me a video from some UK personal trainer who actually had Tootshta's video.
Oh yes, Ryan sent it to me as well.
That's crazy, the fact that Nando's picks it up and thinks that it's that relevant.
It literally blew up. If you go type that in on Facebook, so many people have shared posts about
people that are not in the industry.
There's literally a group with like 10,000 people, a private group on like Tootshta Must Fall on Facebook.
Yes.
It's hectic what traction, and also like people must be more wary of what they say on social media. Yeah. Like I get it, social media, you can I think I can't actually preach because I literally post some very hectic stuff on social media sometimes, but it is freedom of speech. But as soon as you hurt someone else or hate speech against someone else or about someone else, or I don't know if I worded that correctly.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, my Afrikaans.
No, that was fine. Yeah.
No. But like, you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Then it's not okay. You can say whatever you want, make jokes about whatever you want, but as soon as it affects a certain person or group of people in a extremely negative way, where it might lead to suicide or self-hurt or self-harm or anything like that, like, don't.
Yeah.
Or if it can like influence your brand as badly as it influenced Panda clothing, like you have to think about stuff like that.
That is also something now that people, you go for a job interview and they look at your social media posts, they look at all these things.
That's probably why I'll never be able to have a normal office job. So personal training is the way to go.
You can't go to the office on a Monday after posting a bikini photo on the weekend. But
exactly.
It's different because
me saying puss the whole time. People are going to be like, you're not working with my clients. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a difficult balance. But also if you look at everyone who's very well, let's say well known on social media in
Yes.
general. They are themselves, they are open, they still swear, they
Yes.
still got their corporate stuff.
Yes.
And I think social media is kind of allowed for people to actually be themselves. And that's exactly what you've done. You've been yourself. And that's obviously helped you grow and get a big
Yes.
audience as well.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that something you would just always be yourself? And that's also something you would say to other people. If you want to, you know, grow in your followers, they need to see you for you.
Yes. I feel like my content isn't for everyone. Like obviously young kids can't, like I even muted my stories and stuff from my brothers so that they don't always see.
Yeah.
But like it's for a certain audience. It's for the people who don't care. It's for the people who like to train. It's for the people that like dark humor. It's for people that need to be told that it is okay to be yourself. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. And sometimes I do slip up on social media. I do maybe post one or two things that are not too called for, but I'm not going to go delete it. I didn't hurt anyone. It's my social media. I can post what I want, just as long as I don't hurt anyone, insult anyone, humiliate anyone, or like I mentioned to you earlier, like just hurt people. Then I feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
And with the amount of fakeness that go, like someone will post a picture being or saying like I'm so raw and real, and then that photo will be edited into its mother's post, and then like there is no realness on social media. There is no people just being themselves. It is like I can follow 10 goals, 10 fitness goals. Every story will be the same. Every story will be, oh, this is my morning shake. Every story will be, oh, I'm so red and sweaty and I look so ugly with the filter. Like, unfortunately, that's the reality. And I'm not aiming it at anyone, like, because everyone does it.
Yeah.
So it's just like there is no realness in the South African fitness industry anymore.
Well, personally, I've spoken to people who try to preach, you know, body positivity and try to preach, you know,
Be yourself.
intuitive eating, that kind of
Yes.
stuff. And then, like, we take a photo together, then I take a photo, and they're like, no, can we retake that?
Yes.
Can we add a filter? I'm like,
Yes.
but you're just saying, like, everyone's beautiful, be yourself.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's, the irony in it is actually crazy.
Or it's so morphed, and like that is a big thing. Like there are so many girls on social media that say like you must love your body and accept your body and whatever, but then the cupboard in the background doesn't agree. Like the cupboard in the background's like, like, see, that's the point I'm trying to make, especially in the South African fitness industry. I don't really see it a lot because I follow a lot of international fitness people as well. I don't see that there.
Yeah.
I really don't see that.
Maybe they're just far better at editing their photos.
Maybe. Let's just DM them. What app do you use?
But I mean, there's the apps now that put makeup on your face, change your eye colors. It's ridiculous.
Even on TikTok. Like TikTok, you can literally like wake up in the morning and make a video. Like it smooths your skin. But sometimes you can see, because if you move too fast, then
It
like
stays
the
behind.
mascara will stay here, and it's so obvious.
Have you caught Ryan doing it before?
Yeah, geez, especially the eyelashes.
I've done it before. I've gone through these photos. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, and then but it's addictive, and it's something that people. It's a slippery slope. The moment you do it, you can't go back really, because then people can look at that photo and be like, wait, she doesn't actually have blue eyes. Now she's got blue eyes in these
she's got
photos.
blue eyes, yeah. And especially when it comes to skin, like I've been struggling with my skin forever, and like recently I've been like, you know what? I'm human. I sometimes have breakouts. I have a shitload of scarring on my skin. It isn't perfect, but I'm human. Let me post this on social media, and then